our first project, you will need 2 of these tags. They're from the Dollar Tree. I got them at Dollar Tree Plus. And I got the craft paper from Hobby Lobby. It was like 39 cents. And what you want to do, I lost the footage where I showed you how you just lay the craft paper on here and it comes up right here, as you can see. And you just take your one of these or paint scrape, anything, and then just with the paper there, just go up through like that, and you make an indent, and then you just cut that out. But I don't have no more craft paper that for the 4th of July that I could show you. But anyway, you just, then I'm going to use glue stick. You can use Mod Podge or anything. But just take you some glue of your choice and lay it on. Make sure you get it even. And then do the other one. But again, like I said, make sure it's even. And then I just make sure it's right. Okay. Same thing, just glue of your choice, and make sure you get around the edges real good and through the center. Alright. Now take your knife. Where is mine? Alright, I gotta grab my knife. Take this one. This is what I recommend you using. It's this kind. And just feel for the center. And just cut it out. If you have a different method that you use, then go right ahead. And if you would, leave me a comment letting me know what you use. What method. But it takes a second. Okay. Now make sure you do the other one. And if this is your first time trimming and cutting, like on mine, it's not even right there on top, but I'm learning as I go. But just slowly cut that away from you. Okay, now use your glue gun on this part, or E6000 or wood glue. But first, line them up. Just get a feel for it, how you want it. Put you some glue going right around it. Make sure you get it on the way you want it. Even up them holes. And I'm wanting to put a word down here, so make sure you angle that the way you want it. Okay, now once this is dried, go ahead and get a little bit more. I'm going to put my finger protectors on. Turn this, I used this Thankful, but you can also use Grateful or Blessed, but it's the small ones. It comes 6 in a pack. I got them at Hobby Lobby. Now just put just a little bit of glue on the back in a few spots. It doesn't need a lot. Just a few in the center and on the end. And be careful when you're... Now I painted this. I'll pick this up and show you. Okay. See how that says Thankful? Now I painted that red, white, and blue. You can do yours any way you want. And I also, you can get some velvet letters, and I got the U and red and the white, but they were out of blue, so I took for the A white one and painted it blue. And on this one, lined up with this hoe here, I'm just going to glue these on, lay them where I want them, that way it'll be easier to glue on. Now just put just a tiny bit. And I'm going down a little under the hoe here, that way have room for the bow that we're going to make. Okay. But this is a real simple, but all you have to do, once you get this craft paper lined up with this, just use sandpaper and sand it on the edges, and it'll come out real good. I'll show you. I'll use a little bit. Okay. I have some sandpaper right here. I got this from the Dollar Tree. Now what I'm talking about is on the edges here. If you see any overlapping, just take it and then little going in one direction. Just go back and forth on that. And if you have any, after you do it for a little while, it'll come right off. Okay, now let's make a little bow. If you have 4th of July narrow ribbon, I would use that, or you can use some red, white, and blue ribbon and make 3 little bows and loop them together. But what I'm wanting to do is take some of the ribbon, and I don't think I'm even going to make a big bow. I'm just going to cut this off and tie it, because you can always have too much, and you know, and it'll ruin. But if you want to make a little shoelace bow, go right ahead. But what I'm doing, I don't want to cover up the USA or the fireworks by putting a big bow on it. And then take this knot and just bring it around. And right there with these tags, Well, I got these tags. I did not get them. I said I got them at the Dollar Tree Plus, but I got them at Walmart, where the glue and all that is, and they're wood, and they were $1.49 each. Okay, now to the next project. I have some craft paper left over from last year now, and I'm taking one of these little harvest signs, and I sanded this down, and on the back I used my ruler and put it right center with this little stump, and I made a line going down. And I'm not the straightest painter, as you can tell, but I made 3 for red, white, and blue, and I painted the side on this side red, the top and bottom red, and then white, and then blue. And then flip this over, or you can use the back side to do that, and then use the back for this. But what you do, just looking for my pen. The kitty cat must have got it. There it is. Just trace it. It's almost not big enough. Just trace it out. This is a real easy, simple one. And then cut it. And make sure you go along the line real good. The colors are messing with my eyes with these glasses that I have on. I need to go change them for a different type. But just cut along the lines. Okay, let's just move this out of the way. It's trash. Okay, now I sanded this down like I said. I'm getting some more of this glue and just put it all over it. Now you'll need your glue gun on this one too. But just make this even. And make sure you press down and go outward to get any lines or bubbles out. Okay. Now, I have the word blessed from I think it was 2 or 3 pack that you get from the Dollar Tree. And again, I just did red, white, and blue. And what you want to do again is just put a little bit of glue at the end and the center. You gotta go, baby. Go on. Go on, baby. It'll burn you. Go on. Okay. And then I'm putting this in slanted from one corner to the next. And it overlaps just a little right there. But then let's get a little bow. Make a little bow. I say get one. But if you have some made, that would be good too. I'm just measuring to see how big I want it. Just measure it out and make it as big as you want. Now I'm going to take some jute rope and tie it off. And I'm going to go ahead and just cut it because I know I'm not going to use a lot. Make sure you leave some back here in the back so you can tie it. And then make it tight. And I'm not going to put no tails on this, that way it doesn't take away from the word. And just double knot it and cut that off. We're going to glue it on. I recommend your glue gun. Now just check it. Make sure that where you cut that it's even and you can't see it. And this is what it looks like. And it's even on both sides. And we're just going to glue it right there. Now, if you have some narrow ribbon like this, that's 4th of July, you want to use that, that would do. You don't have to use this. But I don't have any. I haven't been able to find any, and all I have is the big kind. But anyway, here's the second. Real easy to do, and it's fast and fun, and I love how it blends in and complements each other. Okay. Excuse me. Now, I use this on a different project, but I'm taking this off, the jute rope. And these mason jars came from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to leave these on because I like reusing them just in case you want to hang them up. But what I'm doing, it's another easy and simple one. I have the red, white, and the blue. You get each color in a different pack of these little gems from the Dollar Tree. And what you do, I'm sorry this is going to be loud, but I mix them all up real good in the bow. That way you get an even amount, hopefully, of each one. And I try to make sure they're both even. Just keep adding a little bit at a time. Now, let's see. Okay. Now, I have two little candles. They're LED. You can either get the little ones from the Dollar Tree, or I have these. They're slightly bigger. I do not remember where I got them, but I need a new battery in that one. That's one reason I'm not using it. But the bigger ones, this is what they look. I got them from Amazon. That's what they look like. See them flicker? But they're just your basic LED. And this is how these light up. These are real good for well, $1.25 now, but I got these last year when they were, you know, 2 for $1. Okay. There. Now we're going to make a little bow. Move that out of the way. Just take it and make sure, yeah. Take it and tie it off. And all I'm doing is making a knot and press this here, which you make sure it goes down, and just measure it. There's this one. Now you can put a bow on it if you want, but I like how that looks. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to this one. These are just some simple, easy DIYs. If you're like at the last minute decorating, or you don't have a lot of stuff to use. And it's hard to find the stuff in some stores because for some reason they're not getting them in a lot of stores. So just measure that one. And just tuck it in. And there's that one. But tuck those in to where they complement each other there. Alright. I want to thank y'all for stopping by and checking out my channel. If you like today's easy, simple, last minute DIYs for 4th of July, please give it a big thumbs up. That really helps my channel grow. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell and hit all. That way you won't miss any of my future uploads. And you'll be entered into the giveaway contest that I have going on. Now, I'd love to have you as part of my family here on YouTube. And also leave a comment if you feel like it. That's one of the requirements for my giveaway contest. But I'm going to link more information about that down in the description. So y'all have a great day. Bye.